Lawyers for a pro-Palestinian activist detained by ICE are asking a court to set him free. And just last night, DHS agents showed up with warrants at Columbia University. Michael George is here with me once again in Studio 57 with more on this. You've been following every twist and turn of this, Michael. What's the latest?
Well, Errol, good morning. A lot to update on this story of Mahmoud Khalil. Columbia University confirms that DHS agents entered 2 residences last night with warrants, but no one was arrested or taken into custody. In a statement, the school's president said Columbia is, quote, obligated to comply with the law. She also wrote, quote, I understand the immense stress our community is under. Despite the unprecedented challenges, Columbia University will remain a place where the pursuit of knowledge is cherished and fiercely protected. And Errol, as you mentioned, Khalil's lawyers want him freed. He's being held in Louisiana after his arrest Saturday in New York City. DHS said it took Khalil into custody because of his work to organize pro-Palestinian protests at Columbia University last year and his alleged ties to the terror group Hamas. An amended lawsuit filing points out that the government hasn't charged Khalil with any crimes and says Khalil hasn't broken any laws. The filing also says that the Secretary of State's determination that he poses a threat to American interests and Khalil's detention, quote, are plainly intended as retaliation and punishment for Mr. Khalil's protected speech and intended to silence or at the very least restrict and chill his speech now and in the future, all in violation of the First Amendment. And take a look at this video behind me. Yesterday, protesters entered Trump Tower, a 4th protest against Khalil's detention in New York City in as many days.
We're fighting back against the Trump regime's attack on freedom of speech and the right to protest, and we're calling for Mahmoud Khalil's freedom.
Now, you can see here the NYPD arresting some of the protesters. At least 98 were taken away. Police say they were trespassing and obstructing governmental administration. Meanwhile, the Trump administration has sent Columbia a letter listing what it wants the school to do ahead of negotiations to restore its federal funding. The list includes enforcing existing disciplinary policies, banning masks that could conceal someone's identity, formalizing a definition of anti-Semitism, and empowering school security to arrest and remove what it calls agitators. Now, the ACLU says Khalil's legal team is holding a press briefing this afternoon. We'll cover that, and we're going to bring you updates as we get them here on CBS News 24/7. Errol?
All right, Michael, thank you for that. Appreciate your reporting.